Great companies aren't built on average talent. In private equity backed, high growth businesses, the right operator changes everything. Onward Headhunting partners with founders, operators, and investors to build elite finance, strategy, and operations teams. From early hires to exit ready leadership, we deliver the talent that drives outcomes. If you are scaling or transacting, go onward. Visit onwardheadhunting.com or find us on LinkedIn to learn more.
This is Scott Becker with the Becker Business and the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Today's discussion is tennis and friends, and none of us are champions. So here's the issue. I get a chance to play tennis regularly with one of my closest friends, one of my favorite people in the world, literally one of my favorite people in the world. So he and I play at the same place at a different, tennis club than we used to. And so one of the guys there says to me, who will remain nameless, as will the first guy who will remain nameless, says to me, your buddy X always says that he's, the same level as you are, just as good a player, and so that he should be a great addition to our game. To which the person I'm talking to responds, whenever he says that, all I can think of is, well, Scott's not that good a player. That's something you should be bragging about. And I'm not sure if you're as good as or not, but that certainly shouldn't be the line at which you brag about how you've arrived, that you're as good as Scott, because Scott's not that good. True story. But a pleasure, and said in some humor, but probably some real truth behind it. The second thing that the guy says is, your friend also thinks that he's very funny, and a lot of his jokes land flat, to which I had to say, he is very funny, and he's not always that funny, but he is deeply a good guy and a tremendous acquired taste, as good as they come, as good a person as they come. And I love him, and I agree with you that he thinks he's funny often, but a lot of his jokes land sort of flat. In any event, this is a true exact story from this week, and all I can remind everybody is, there's always somebody funnier. There's always somebody better. There's always somebody who's thinner. There's always somebody that's richer. So we better learn to love and live in our own skins. And my buddy, to his credit, is one of these people who I just absolutely love as a person. He really does live in his own skin. He is his own person. And just as you see him do so many different things, you think it's really incredible that he's able to live in his own skin like that. It's really impressive. He's centered, he's grounded, he's a good guy. He feels good about himself. And for some of us, we think that if we played sports like he did and acted like he did, we wouldn't have that level of self-confidence. But we're really impressed that notwithstanding all those challenges, he lives within his own skin in a great way. And that's perhaps the highest compliment. In any event, said with love, Scott Becker on the Becker Business and the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Thank you for listening.